after she broke up with me, like, okay, I need my USB from you anyway. So I drove to a place to go take this USB. So I was driving. And kind of Adele. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Okay, so I will be sharing the story about me dating this straight woman. Guys, don't do it, first of all. And number two, my second disclaimer is I was young, I was naive, I was another person. I've grown now, I know better, and therefore I do better. But this is how the story goes. So this happened like back when I was living in Kimberley, basically. I was new to the area, trying to make new friends. Also, I was new to working as well because that was my first job. I was excited. I was feeling myself. I was feeling my queerness. It had been about a year that I had been openly queer. So I was like feeling myself, like no one could tell me nothing. I just got a new job. I had a new whip. Like I was living, I had a good life basically. So I was feeling myself, praying to the Lord to know, Lord, like give me a woman who's gonna match my fly, you know what I'm saying? So I was feeling myself. So this one night, I was in the club, right? So because I was new to the area, I had made friends at the gym. So me and this friend then said, okay, we'll link up at this place and we'll have some drinks and we'll have a good time. Sure. I'm doing my thing in the club, meeting the club. Like when I'm in the club, I enjoy dancing. If I go out somewhere, I don't want to be sitting on the couches trying to talk over the loud music. I'm a person that like dances and I am known for my dancing, okay? So anyway, I'm dancing, I'm having a good time. So there's this girl that I normally see in the club, or maybe I've seen her maybe 2 or 3 times because I had been going there frequently. So I saw her 2 or 3 times and it's the same girl and we've been dancing but like platonically. It's like dancing but like platonically, okay? So I'm like, oh, okay, I've seen your face around. So she grabs my arms like, yo, you the girl like we've been talking about with my friends, like you like the girl that just dances in this club. And Kimberley's not that big, so there aren't that many clubs to go to anyway. So that's why we were seeing each other so much in the same club. And she grabs me, like, come with me. So as I'm going up the stairs, there's this girl comes down, right? Minding my own business, guys. Literally, I'm walking up straight. I'm minding my own business. Then she just like approaches me. She's like, oh, I like how you dressed. I'm like, what else you like, ma? And mind you, this woman is gorgeous. Like she was beautiful. And I'm like, okay, what else you like, ma? Like, would you like my number? So I give her my number. Literally, the ball is in her court. She gives me consent to talk to her if she texts me, right? In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. So anyway, she takes my number, and we part ways that night. The next day, I'm like, I'm hungover. Wake up in the morning. Fuck, I met this girl last night. I'm like, I wonder if she's gonna text me. But obviously, if she doesn't, it's whatever. Keep it push, you know what I mean? So I keep it moving. I go about my day. In the morning, I get a text. Cling, 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 cling. Hey, it's Mang from last night. I'm like, oh my gosh, right? I didn't think she was gonna text back, okay? So she was like, okay, let's give her a name. We're gonna call her Zimkita. So it was Zimkita texts me, hey, it's Zimkita from last night. I'm like, oh. So I'm thinking in my mind, okay, she gay. Otherwise, why else would you fucking text me? I ain't trying to make friends. Like, was it not obvious that I'm queer? Like, in my mind, I'm like, haike. Let me book my wedding venue, be ready to get married, okay? So So anyway, and she texts me, and then obviously it's a small talk. Oh, okay, you from where? What do you do? Small talk, wait, or whatever. So something tells me, something says, push, ask this girl, like double check if she's queer or not. So I don't want to be direct about it. I don't know why I didn't want to be direct about it, but anyway, I don't want to be direct about it. I'm like, I flirt. So I'm like, yeah, I like, okay, this is a flirting strategy that I used to use. Maybe you young queers can use it if you're still new to the game. I talked about, I think Rihanna, something about Rihanna though, and like how I think she's so sexy, and if the Lord would love me so much, like just one night with Rihanna, like she's so beautiful. And usually if someone is queer, usually they'll be like, yes, queer, ooh, me too, ooh, I'm about Rihanna too, like she has such sex appeal. But if she's not queer, she'll be like, okay, that's nice. She won't really react to you saying you like Rihanna, or you think Rihanna's sexy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I say something about Rihanna and flirting with Rihanna, something to that sort, and then unpause. And then she says something that's offline that tells me that, okay, this girl is not queer. So anyway, I'm like, okay, abort mission, I'm good, I'm done, let me run, thanks. I don't know why you took my number. In my mind, I'm like, I don't know why you took my number, but I'm done. I abort mission, and I'm like, God, like, why would you put this beautiful woman in my life only for her not to be queer? That's really like, that's not dope. Like, God, like, why would you do that? Like, it's not cool. But anyway, I'm like, it's fine, God, I'm gonna move on with my life. It's whatever, push, we'll keep on pushing. You know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? So me and Zimkita are still chatting on WhatsApp, but obviously because I'm not that interested anymore, I'm not really like about this conversation. I'm just here and there about it, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, a few weeks pass, and then it seems as though she's interested in me, right? She's always like, she's talking back to me, like she's, in my mind I'm like, okay, reciprocation, but anyway, I'm like, I'm still like I still have my guard up about it, you know. I'm not really sure where she stands, but she's like still talking to me. Like, in my mind I'm like, bitch, why did you give me my number that night? Like, what is going on in your life? Like, then there's this one day in particular that I said to her, I think, did she snap something? I don't know why I spoke to her, but maybe we were speaking prior to that. But I'm like, okay, no, let me come see you during my lunch break or whatever, just to say hi, whatever. At this point, I think I was just trying my luck. I'm like, let me just try one last time. Like, is she really gay? Or she gay for me? Like, what the fuck is happening? So anyway, I'm like, let me try one last time, okay? And then she's like, no, I'm busy, you know, I'm doing stuff. You know, I think she was playing hard to get. I'm just busy with some stuff here. It's fine. Can I see you later on maybe? So I'm like, later? Okay. You want to see me later? Okay. So a bit gets excited. I'm like, okay, she really just said, okay, it's okay that, you know, I can come see you. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what happened to this girl. She just turned over a new leaf from Darabao. Like, she's like consenting to me visiting her. Because before it seemed as though she had her guard up and she was not, you know, she was not reciprocating, and that's why I aborted the mission. And and of course because she seemed to not be queer. So now she says I can come see her. Bitch is excited. I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I'm like, okay, so I come pick you up, or you know, like, you want to come through to my place, or should I just come through to your place and come see you? It's like, nah, you can come pick me up, you know. I'm like, okay, ma, I'm gonna get you up this time. Get some pizza and some wine. Go chill at my place. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna chill at my place. So I'm like excited. I'm taking a shower. Ooh, I'm getting fresh to death. Dressing like how she would like me to dress in my mind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fresh to death. I'm rolling in my new whip. bump into Bryson Tiller. My man, I'm like, don't play with it, don't be this. Yo, like, I was feeling myself, okay? I'm driving to this girl's place. I'm driving. Like, yo, I'm getting lost. Like, I'm getting to the street. Like, where the fuck is this place? Like, it's taking me. It's like, nah, I'm here. Fine. I get to her. She get in the car. She's smiling good. I'm like, okay, how are you? You know, smooth talking. But I play some nice music. I'm like, oh, I don't know what you like, so this is my music. And then it turned out she liked my music. We went. I had called. Did I? I'm not sure if I think I called or ordered the pizza, then went to fetch her, then we'll fetch the pizza. I lay down, you know, picnic blanket on the floor. At that time, I didn't have furniture yet. I was a mid-dry nigga, but I made things happen. What's this thing? Okay, my lounge was empty, so we went to my bedroom, and my bedroom had a lot of space. So I laid down a blanket. There was a carpet, obviously. Then I laid down a blanket. Then I had like pillows, and then we just like ate pizza. Had a conversation. So in the conversation, like in the bedroom, there was nothing like sexual, anything that happened that night. But we were just having a chat, getting to know each other. And then I asked her about, okay, so what's your deal? Like for real now. It's like, nah, you know, I've been with girls a couple of times, long time those days, but I do date guys. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So to me, in my mind, she's bisexual. She's really sure about her sexuality, okay? So I'm like, okay, cool. Things are going great between the two of us. The romance, so I woo. When it's time to woo, I woo. Here's a wooing. I woo. I will woo you. Woo. So, being sweet, morning text. It was a birthday. I went all out for a birthday, delivered gift. You know, like taking her to breakfast dates. Like, I woo. A few weeks go by. We're not dating at this point. I'm just wooing her. Wooing. And I go, babes, she is wooed. At some point, I'm like, okay, I plan. Okay, this is how I'm gonna ask her out to be my girlfriend. I plan in my head because do master of wooing. But it happens sooner than I expected. Okay, I'm in my lane, right? I'm enjoying this getting to know phase. I'm enjoying wooing her. Sharp. Then this one night she goes, we're texting, we're talking, and then she's like, I think I'm falling for you. Unabantu bakho and ndiye VIP. So she's like, I'm falling for you. So I'm like, I'm taken aback by the conversation because I thought I would be the initiator of things that have to do with feelings and whatnot. But guess she's like, I think I'm falling for you. I'm like, oh, like for real? Like, you for real? I'm like, and then I think I sent her a song. It's the bottom. Anyway, I sent her a song. The song is called The Line by Division. And that song is beautiful. It's a song that talks about two people that are in love. And the one person wants to know whether or not they can cross the line of friendship and become something more than friends. And it's just like a beautiful love song telling the other person, I love you so much, but I need to know that if I can trust you. So I sent her the song because that was how I was feeling at the time. It's like, I'm having doubts. I don't know if I can trust you, but I am falling for you nonetheless. So I sent her that song. I'm like, yo, listen to the song. We'll talk about this in person. When we meet. It's like, oh, okay, sharp. And we really meet on the weekend, the weekend of that week that we spoke. And then, okay, I'm like, oh, yo, followed up our conversation, and she's like, okay, now cool. About our conversation, because neither one of us wanted to talk about the conversation. That's why I brought it up, like, okay, so this is how I feel. It's like, yeah, me too. She asked me, I was like, oh, me too. Ooh, feelings for you, girl. Ooh. And I'm like, yeah, so you know what that means, you know, I'm saying, so will you be my girlfriend? It's like, yes, I'll be your girlfriend. Then I get like I'm married. All these hoes leave me alone. Okay, so that week, she said yes, and then obviously then I had to go to Joburg soon after we started jolling. When it came to Joburg, there were a couple of red flags while I was away that I should have known that this girl is not in it to win it. So I come back from Johannesburg, and then we meet up again. So this one night in particular, we go out. I mean, when we went out, I could, something like, when you know when someone's not feeling you. So I could feel like I was dancing a lot. She was like, no, I'm good, I'm not gonna dance. Like she was just nothing was the same, basically. Eventually in the morning, I get a text, good morning, we need to speak. Wow! Now we need to talk, we need to speak. I knew it from then that this is how this cookie is going to crumble. Anyway, she says to me, no, I don't know what I'm doing. I like things. I'm straight. Like, I can't deny it. I like guys. I'm sorry, it had to end like these. Blah, blah. The typical schlep. Girl was heartbroken. Like, oh my God. I drove to her place crying because I had to go fetch taking pictures of her. So I needed to take my USB from her. So I'm like, after she broke up with me, like, okay, I need my USB from you anyway. So I drove to a place to go take this USB. So I was driving. And kind of so Adele. Never mind, I will find someone like you. I wish nothing. Yeah, so that's how the relationship ended. It lasted a whopping 2 weeks. It lasted 2 weeks. Obviously I skipped some things over the 2 weeks. Obviously we had a normal relationship. We kissed, we had intimate moments, but we didn't bat. We didn't get there because she was obviously straight, and I think she knew that the longer the relationship progressed and she did not see herself eating pussy, and she was like, nah, B, and easy. But it lasted 2 weeks, but man, I was happy for those 2 weeks because I bagged the hottest chick in Kimberley. In my mind, and that was my ego and my immature way of thinking back then. I was just generally an insecure person, number one. I was insecure about my queerness. I didn't feel queer enough. So I would use the fact that I have a new car to bag women. I would woo women materially. And yeah, that was just me at the time. I was very immature. I was new to being openly queer as well, so I was very excited, and I wanted, like, in my mind, dating a beautiful woman was a sign of my adequacy as a queer woman. Like, I bagged the hottest chick in Kimberley, bitches. I told y'all niggas. That was like me back in the day. So I was just a mess of a person in terms of like my emotional intelligence. But we live and we learn, and we grow out of it. And I've grown out of thinking materialistically. And I've just matured over time, but I just laugh at the fact that the red flags were there. I just chose to ignore them because I was after this one mission of bagging like that beautiful hun, and she was beautiful. And yeah, man, just dating straight women is not my cup of tea. I don't do that shit. Like, I think there's a pandemic, Etila, that when you're new to your queerness, usually you attract a lot of bi-curious or curious women. I don't know, I think it just generally happens until I think you settle into your queerness and you want to be loved out loud and out and proud. And not to say that people who are in the closet should not be dated or anything like that, but in particular curious women. Like, you can't really establish a relationship with someone who's not really settled into their sexuality. You always doubt yourself, and the most important thing that I came out of that relationship was that, dating someone who was curious, I felt as though I needed to be more of a man than a man can be a man, if that makes sense. So if you get to know me personally, you'll know that I might present masculine, but my energy is very feminine. The way I walk is very feminine, the way I talk, my mannerisms are very, very feminine, and I love that about me. I don't want to change that about me. And there are things that bi-curious women are used to in terms of relationships with men, and they sometimes might project those things onto you as a queer woman and expect those things of you as a queer woman. And you will want to sort of, because I was insecure, I wanted to match up to being more of a man than a man can be a man. Be like, yeah, man, I bagged this shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm doper than you, now I'm saying, So I outgrew a lot of that mentality, and I'm on a better journey emotionally and queernessly, if that makes sense. So that was my story about dating a straight woman. Guys, don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Anyway, please like, share, subscribe, and comment on this video. Tell me some of your momish moments of of dating, or your encounters with straight women, or even if you are bi-curious and curious, just drop a comment there. Tell me why nisenza kanjena as queer woman. Anyway, I'll see you later, guys. Peace in the Middle East.